Hello everyone, Dartt here, and today I was going to go ahead and get some daily quests done, so let's take a look at what we've got to work with. Looks like we've got cast 15 blue or black spells, cast 15 red or green spells, and cast 15 green or white spells. So, looks like we can go either one of two ways. Green being the common theme here. And it looks like we have a choice of blue or black. I prefer two-color decks over mono or three-color or more, just due to the level of consistency in what you draw and the synergy and how everything plays out. So let's go ahead and go with black, and let's put a deck together, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and I went ahead and put together a black and green elf deck, and I'll go ahead and go over the deck list after we're finished, and we'll go ahead and open some packs, or if we have enough coins saved up to do so. And we got it set for hard, so let's see who we get. And we have, good lord, Bling Bro. He's got so much bling that it's just ungodly. Okay, we've got a few lands. Sylvan Ranger. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you can search your library for a basic land, reveal it, put it into your hand, and then shuffle your library. Shaman of the Pack. This is kind of what I built the deck around. It's one colorless, one black, one green. 3/2. Whenever it enters the battlefield, target opponent loses life equal to the number of elves you control. So it's kind of a bomb, if you will. You play it, and it blows your opponent up. We get Dwynen, Gilt-Leaf Dane, 4-drop, 3/4. With Reach, other elves you control get 1/1. Or +1/+1, I guess I should say. And, more importantly, whenever it attacks, you gain 1 life for each attacking elf you control. Very nice for staying in the game. I'm drawn to something very handy in the form of a 4-drop 3/3 Lissalana Huntmaster. Whenever you cast an elf spell, you may put a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token onto the battlefield. Very handy. So if we can hold off long enough, I would just as soon lead with this. That way we're getting elf tokens for all of these. But we'll have to see what our opponent does. Here comes a Clifftop Retreat. A red and white tap land. We draw into an Unholy Hunger, 5-cost, instant hard removal, destroy target creature, spell mastery. If there are 2 or more instants or sorceries in our graveyard, we gain 2 life. For right now, though, let's play a forest. Our opponent plays a mountain and passes. Ooh, 2 Huntsmasters. That could be a dream. Let's go ahead and play another forest. Now, as long as we get another land next turn, we'll be doing good. Otherwise, we can play the Sylvan Ranger and fish for it. And Ulrich's Kindred. 3-drop, 3/2. 3 colorless, 1 green. Target attacking wolf or werewolf becomes indestructible until end of turn. If we're not careful, that could overrun us, but I'm sure we might have something to deal with that. And there's our land. Looks like we're going to take three damage, but that's fine. We can deal with that. Comes another plains, and what else have we got? Looks like next turn we can go ahead and focus on getting rid of that, but for right now, let's get the Hunt Master in play. Get this ball rolling. Let's see if that deters him from attacking. He may turn it indestructible and use up his turn that way. Or I may see if we decide to block, which we will not. And he plays an Angelic Purge. There's an additional cost to cast Angelic Purge. Sack a permanent. Exile target artifact, creature, or enchantment. Rude. Well, little does he know that we've got another one of those. But that's fine. We've got removal of our own. Time for us to be using it, I think. Okay. Let's go and play the Hunt Master, the other one. Hopefully this one does a better job of staying in play. And we will go ahead and Sylvan Ranger for a land. Thin out our deck a little bit. Let's go ahead and pull a swamp. And our opponent plays a Scourge Wolf. 2 red, 2/2 with first strike. Delirium. His double strike as long as there are 4 or more card types in his graveyard. He has 3. Okay. We draw into a Thornbow Archer. 1 black, 1/2. Whenever it attacks, each opponent who doesn't control an elf loses 1 life. Kind of a little bit of nastiness on our part. Let's get Dwynen in play. Gives us another token. And just for giggles and grins, let's go ahead and play this too. And yeah, let's attack. I really don't care if he takes out one of our tokens or 2/2s or whatever. having his board cleared would be worth a lot more to me than having an extra elf. He wants to kill the token? That's fine. We pushed through 6 damage. It's a fair trade, I think. And here comes another purge. And there goes Dwynen. We draw into a Reeve Soul. 2-cost sorcery that will allow us to destroy target creature with power 3 or less. And we will go ahead and play that. We also happen to be holding, and this is Pilgrimage, which will allow us to thin our deck some more. So let's go ahead and use that. Now we can hold the Shaman in hopes that we get enough elves to blow him up completely, or we can go ahead and use it right now to cripple him. I'm not very concerned about using it to deliver the coup de grace, so let's go ahead and use it now. Get another token, blow him up a little bit. And we can rely on our board presence to kill him. Okay. Depending on what he does. Well, we may have the win right here. Alright. Okay, so we're coming right along on the quests. Let's see who we get. We get Shrub Boy. I mean, they don't come with names, so I just have to make them up as I go. Looks like he's got a crown of golden leaves and a green gem and stuff going on with his beard, and yeah. Okay. And no. 1 land. That's not happening. Okay, this is a little bit better. We're a little iffy on the lands here. I'd prefer a 3rd land, but we've got a 1 and a 2 drop. 1 cost removal. But I'd really rather have the mana to play this. We'll go ahead and keep it. And play the waiting game. And his response is a Foul Orchard of his own. 2 Shamans of the Pack. This could be very nasty for him. We'll just have to see. Another Foul Orchard. And we need more land. And there is one. Okay, 1 more forest and we will be sitting pretty. Our opponent plays a stalking drone at 2 cost 2/2. Eldrazi, devoid, it has no color. Pay colorless and it gets +1/+2 until end of turn. But it can only do that once each turn. Okay. I'm not horribly concerned about that right now. And he plays a basic colorless land. And there's our green. Yes. I'm going to put the Huntmaster in play. Another Wastes. Does not attack. Let's go ahead and play the Ranger just to thin out our deck. And give us a token. Let's see, what's the most fun? Let's just go ahead and grab a forest. Yeah, just in case something weird happens, let's go ahead and play the Thornbow Archer too. Get as much potential use out of the Huntmaster as possible. And just in the name of pushing through damage, pre-combat, let's Bone Splinter this thing. We'll sacrifice a token. Our opponent plays a Pulse of Marasa, 3 cost instant. It allows him to return target creature or land card from a graveyard to its owner's hand, and he gains 6 life. Okay. Well, he's used it. And here comes a Spined Worm. Ew. 5 cost 5/4. Not much more to tell about that. It's just big and ugly. And I wish a Reeve Soul would work on that, but it won't. What we can do, though, is start hitting him with Shaman Bombs. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's hit him again. Now, of these, I really don't want to lose the Huntmaster. And of these 3 we could attack with, he's going to block and kill 1 anyway, which would leave us only pushing through 2 damage. Let's go ahead and hold off for a better spot to attack in. He plays the Stalking Drone again. And another one. Another Wastes. Does not attack and then its turn. Let's go ahead and Reeve Soul one of these. Let's see if we can push a little bit of damage through his way. And our opponent plays a Canopy Gorger. 6-drop, 6/5. Regular worm, I guess. It's nothing special. Interesting artwork, though. He swings with the 5/4, which I'm not in the least concerned about because he should be dead next turn anyway. We draw a Reclamation Sage. A 3-drop, 2/1. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you can destroy a target artifact or enchantment with it. We don't need to do that, though, but let's go ahead. Cast it anyway. Just to swing with everything. I really don't see him surviving this. Okay. It looks like we've got a couple more blue or black spells to do. That takes care of that quest. And that quest. So one more game should snag it for us. Okay. This time around we get Key Girl. She's got a key for her finger, and there's just some sort of magical thief or rogue thing going on. Let's see how this goes. Got a couple of lands, a Thornbow Archer, a Sylvan Ranger for another land, Reclamation Sage, 2 Unholy Hungers for hard removal. Could definitely be a lot better. Let's try again. Additional land, 2 Thornbow Archers, Sylvan Ranger, and an Unholy Hunger. We'll go ahead and go with this. I don't want to draw down to 6. And let's get the Thornbow in play as quick as possible since we don't have a Hunt Master. And here's a green and blue tap land. And swing, and the nice thing about the Archer is whenever we attack, it does an additional point of damage on top of the combat damage. So if nothing else, I guess we're racing our opponent. See if we can kill her off before, or severely damage her before she can get anything in play. since we don't have really any of our synergistic pieces. Well, there's one. We don't really need the Sylvan Ranger at this point. There's not much to hard remove, and we can play the Dwynen next turn. Let's go ahead and attack with both of these. And hopefully between the two Thornbows and Dwynen, that will give us enough of a swing in health with the uptick from Dwynen and the damage these two are causing, that it'll put us in a pretty good position. Let's ramp up our damage here. Okay. There's a mountain, and I'm guessing she has something for us. No? Okay. Well, our opponent's at 8. We've got 7 showing, 2 damage. Well, I guess this is just the win then. That's just fine with me. Let's take her out and get this over with. It's us up to 23 and should put her down to dead. Alright. Yeah, looks like we have enough for one pack. Let's see what we get. I still haven't picked up all the Zendikar blocks, so let's go ahead and grab a pack of that and see what we get. Okay, we get Shatter Skull Recruit, Unnatural Aggression, Sandstone Bridge, Ulamog's Reclaimer, Adverse Conditions, not bad, and a Radiant Flames. Very nice. Okay. And I said I'd go ahead and go over the deck list, so let's do that. You can see here what's inside of it. 4 Thornbow Archers, 2 Bone Splinters, 3 Dwynen's Elites, 4 Sylvan Rangers, 4 Elvish Visionaries, Reeve Souls, a Nissa, Reclamation Sage, 3 of these Shamans of the Pack, 1 Retreat to Karandu, 2 Nissa's Pilgrimage, 2 Dwynens, 1 Marasa Ranger, which I have no idea why I left this in there. It's not an elf, it's a human. I guess I thought it was. 2 Huntsmasters, 2 Unholy Hungers, Ob Nixilis, and some lands. Alright guys, this has been Dartt. Thanks for hanging out and playing some Magic with me, and good luck and have fun in all your games. Take care everyone.